Hi everyone, I'm Adam Brady, Chopra educator and certified meditation, yoga, and mind-body wellness instructor. Welcome back to 15-Minute Mindfulness. This is lesson 14. This is the Dirgha breath, and this is the final breathing exercise video, and this is the complete breathing, or the complete breath. The word Dirgha means long, and it involves a full, deep exhalation that really uses the full capacity of our lungs. It's also sometimes referred to as three-part breathing because it is going to allow us to fill the bottom, the middle, and the top portions of our lungs, guided with our conscious awareness, with our intention. So it has the ability to help refine your awareness and bring more attention to the flow of your breath, the different parts of your lungs, of your respiratory system as you're inhaling and exhaling. So in the past, you might have breathed relatively unconsciously. This breathing practice is very conscious. You're noticing how the breath flows in and fills from the bottom, makes its way up as you guide it into the middle portions of your lungs, and then continue up to completely fill the lungs with the upper chambers. So that's the idea of consciously directing the flow of our breath through this practice. And it has the ability, of course, like many of the other techniques, to be very soothing on our nervous system, to calm us down, to relax, to settle our awareness. But because of the nature of this breath, it helps to also increase our lung capacity so that we can really fill up our lungs fully. So basically what we're going to be doing is starting with the belly breath. You're familiar with that. That's the foundational practice of just learning how to breathe diaphragmatically. So we'll inhale. That fills up the bottom portion of our lungs to start. But then from there, we're going to guide it up into the area around our rib cage, the intercostals in this area right here. And then we'll continue to draw it up even further into the area of like our collarbones and our chest. So in this case, we may even lift our chest a little bit. In the other exercises, we've been trying to avoid that, to keep our chest relaxed and down and make all the energy driving from that abdominal breath. But this time we're going to really fill up our lungs completely and then slowly, fully exhale. So basically what we can do as we're breathing is visualize the energy flowing in, filling up the lower parts of our lungs, then continuing up into our rib cage as that expands, then up into our chest, and allowing that energy to circulate through all of our internal organs. Feel it kind of flushing into all the cells and the fibers and the tissues of our body as we draw in that prana and that life force. So it's kind of a guided, self-guided breathing practice. In this case, I'll be leading you through it, but then once you start to do it on your own, you're directing that energy and guiding it into those different parts of your lungs from the bottom to the top. So you really have this filled, complete sensation of inhalation and then slow, deep exhalation. So basically, let me just show you what it'll look like, and then I'll guide you through it. So as always, sitting comfortably, you can let your hands rest in your laps or on your knees, but you'll inhale doing the belly breath to start. And once you feel like you've filled up this portion, then you'll continue so your rib cage expands, and then fully up into your chest. Really filling up your lungs completely, and slowly let that go. Nice long exhalation, helping to activate that vagal nerve once again. So inhale through the belly, expand into the rib cage, upper, and then fully up into the chest. You might even want to hold it for a moment and then slowly exhale. So that's the Dirgha breath. It just flows from the bottom to the top, filling up, and you are really bringing your conscious awareness into that flow, into the expansion from the lower lungs to the middle lungs and to the upper chest. So let's do this together, and I'll guide you through it. What we'll do basically is, starting with just normal belly breathing, we'll do about 4 rounds with just the belly breathing, and then we'll add in the middle level. So we'll do belly and then continue up to fill up the rib cage area. And then the final 4 breaths will draw the whole way up into the chest. So it'll be a total of 12 breaths. 4 low, 4 middle and low, and then 4 filling up all 3 chambers. Nice slow exhalation on the way out, and then we'll just repeat from there. Okay? So let's sit comfortably, wiggle, adjust, or you can, of course, be lying down. Allow your hands to rest wherever they're comfortable for you, maybe on your knees or in your lap. Allow your eyes to close. Bring the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth behind your front top 2 teeth. And let's just take a couple full deep breaths to begin. And exhale. Again, inhale. Release. One more time, breathe in. And slowly let that go. And now this time, using your awareness and your intention, guiding the breath as you inhale just to fill up the lower chambers of your lungs. Belly comes out. And exhale. Again, inhale just the lower portion of your lungs. Exhale. It might even feel like you're not getting a full and complete inhalation. That's okay. We'll get there shortly. Again, inhale. Lower lungs only. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Just filling the lower lungs. Exhale. Releasing the air out of that balloon. Okay, next inhalation. Inhale through the lower lungs and continue up, expanding your ribcage out a little bit. And exhale. Again, belly breath, continuing up, filling up the ribcage. Exhale. 2 more times. Filling the bottom lungs and the middle lungs. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale. Lower lungs. Expanding up into the rib cage. And exhale. And now the full complete breath. Inhale, filling up the lower portion. Continuing up into your rib cage, and then expanding up into your chest, and slowly release. Again, fill up from the bottom. Use your intention to guide your breath up into your rib cage, and continue to expand, lifting your collarbones, filling up your chest. Exhale. 2 more times. Breathe in, full and deep, lower lungs, middle lungs, upper lungs. Exhale. Last time in this round. Inhale, filling up the lower lungs, continuing up, expanding your rib cage, middle lungs, and finally up into your chest. Expand your clavicles, lift your chest up as you fill up completely. Exhale. And now just allow your breathing to be natural. No need to control it or force it. Just a couple nice, soothing, relaxing breaths here. And whenever it's comfortable for you, allow your eyes to float back open. So hopefully you found that comfortable. It's meant to help cultivate not only the filling of your complete lungs, but also the use of your intention and your attention to guide the breath, to kind of direct where it's going through the process. Rather than it just being an unconscious thing, you have conscious control over where your breath is flowing. And that's really kind of the theme behind all of the pranayama techniques. Instead of being unconscious with our breathing, we're being deliberately conscious. We're being able to guide the breath, its rhythm, its pace, its power to generate or create more calm or soothing or invigorating energy in our mind-body system. So we're really trying to cultivate that sense of attention and intention in this exercise to flow the breath wherever we guide it to. As I said, helps to really fill up your lung capacity. You may find that filling up your lungs more gives you this feeling of more expansion, like you have more air to breathe, and that's obviously a good thing. So you can draw more air in, you can use that life force and that prana and regulate that and use it to your health and your well-being and cultivate that however you see fit in your life. But it also has a very soothing and calming effect for your entire mind-body system. So hopefully you enjoyed that practice. As with all of these practices, always listen to your body. Always go at a pace that feels comfortable for you, and don't do anything that doesn't feel comfortable. If you start to feel lightheaded or woozy, take a breather and then come back to it. And as we said in the first portion of the pranayama exercises, if these things are new to you, then your body is going to take a little time to adapt, to get used to this conscious breathing practice and the benefits that will come. But just like with meditation, the more you do it, the more comfortable you become with these core exercises, the more that you can utilize them in different times of your life. Whenever you feel like shortness of breath or you need more air, this is a great exercise to really fill up your lungs completely, and you can just find ways to integrate that into your life no matter where you happen to be or what you're doing. So thank you very much for watching. As I said, this concludes the pranayama exercises. There are these 7 videos. The final 7 videos will be on movement, basic yoga asanas and qigong movements. So stick with me, because we'll be integrating the mindfulness component from the meditation portion, the breathing that we have been covering in these 7 exercises and techniques and videos, and we'll be using those and leveraging them in the movement videos as well. So thank you very much for watching. Stick with me, and I'll see you in the next session. Namaste.